Welcome to A-Level Religion, Philosophy and Ethics at Collegiate School, Sixth Form. The exam board that we use for A-Level Religion, Philosophy and Ethics is OCR. The specifications are H173 for the AS level and then H573 for the A level. So we run year 1 and year 2. So it's 100% exam is the form of assessment. OCR themselves, when they're introducing the course, they said our A-level in religious studies provides a coherent and thought-provoking program of study. Students develop their understanding and appreciation for religious beliefs, teachings, as well as disciplines of ethics and the philosophy of religion. In year 1, you'll be given some textbooks as for resources to help you along your studies. And then the topics, some of the topics we'll be looking at: religion, including discussion around death and the afterlife, the person of Jesus Christ and his influence on how Christianity has developed throughout the years, looking at Christian moral principles and actions. So how might someone put their belief into action? We'll look at religion and gender in society, the challenge of secularism. So in the contemporary society we live in now, is there more of a challenge to religious belief? And the liberation theology and Marx. In terms of philosophy, we're starting with the ancient Greeks and their influences. The big topic of soul, mind, and body. Are we just material, or is there another substance to us, whether that be a non-physical self or the mind? Arguments for and against the existence of God. The problem of evil. So what problem does evil pose for philosophical thinking and to beliefs in God? The nature of God. So what would God be like? And then ethics. We'll look at some different approaches to ethical behavior, and then we will apply them to big contemporary themes of euthanasia, business ethics, as well as looking the idea of the conscience. Is it such a thing? Is there an inner voice or a sense of right and wrong? And then also we will look at the ethics around sexual behavior and sexuality. So that is an introduction to what we'll be looking at throughout the 2 years. Key questions of study involve: is it ever right to kill a human being? Should there be rules to ensure that countries trade fairly with each other? So that's a big question within business ethics. Where does our understanding of morality come from? Is genetic engineering playing God? So the fact that we are able to create life through cloning, does that mean that we are playing God? Should those responsible for the Holocaust have known better? Does the fetus deserve the rights of a person? What is love? Is beauty an illusion? Are human beings merely physical? Is science the enemy of religion? Is there life after death? Why does evil exist? How does the universe begin? Can we prove that God exists? Does language have any meaning? So those are some big questions, key questions that we'll be exploring throughout the A-level course. Key scholars, so key thinkers that we will be looking at their ideas as well as analysing our own. We start off with really where philosophy began in the West with Plato and Aristotle. And then we build into more modern philosophers, including Peter Singer or Richard Dawkins, and then also scholars from the past, from David Hume to St. Thomas Aquinas, Charles Darwin. So there'll be many thinkers where we will be analysing, evaluating their ideas in terms of the views that they have, and then analysing our own as well. The teaching and learning, so the variety of ways that we'll be learning throughout the course. So through discussions, debates, reading, investigating case studies, essay writing, analysing different views, evaluating practical application of views, and then group work. Skills developed, you'll be developing a wide range of skills in the A-level, from critical thinking, communication skills, advocacy, creative thinking, mute exercises, reflective thinking, independent research, group work, analytical skills, debating, your organizational skills, your reading, your listening skills, your expression, synthesizing different views, not including your own. So there's many skills that we'll be developing throughout the 2 years. And in jobs and careers linked to RPE, there are many. So including some of the famous faces I have on the screen right now, from Mac Rowan, the famous cartoonist responsible for probably the most successful cartoon, The Simpsons, to political leaders such as Ed Miliband and David Cameron, Ricky Gervais, a famous comedian, famous martial artist Bruce Lee, the great Dr. Martin Luther King. They've all studied an element of religion, philosophy, and ethics at university. But other jobs that are linked and careers are linked to RPE, humanitarian work, political, diplomats, environmental, charitable work, public speaking, barristers, solicitors, judges, so within the legal profession, police officers, doctors and nurses, civil servants, teachers, a wide range of jobs and careers linked to religion, philosophy, and ethics. And the skills that you'll be developing will give you plenty of opportunity to relate those to these jobs and careers and more. And then the last thing I wanted to leave you with is what students are saying about the subject itself. So inspiring topics that really get you thinking. We have the best class discussions and debates. Where do these scholars get their ideas from? I guess that is a philosophical question. I always enjoy exploring the philosophical questions, and that A-level really challenged my thinking. A-level RPE opened my eyes to the importance of helping others. I studied philosophy, politics, and economics at university, and I am a human rights ambassador. So those comments there are made by former students, current students, and you can see that they've really engaged well with the subject. So I hope to see you and taking the subject in September. Thank you for listening. If you need any more information, do get in touch.